I am all over the web, YouTube, Twitter. I got a blog, just about any social network out there, including our own, geeks.perillo.com. About 20,000 of you out there now. Problem is, we have friends who, happen to have accounts all over the place. But you don't really want to log into each one of these accounts to see what they're up to, right? You don't want to go to YouTube and then go to Twitter and then go to Facebook and then go to MySpace and then go to so on and so forth. You just want an easy way to see what's going on in their life. You may be looking for a live stream of sorts. But unless they've gone through the process of setting up their own live stream on their website, I have, of course, on chris.perillo.com using our open source WordPress theme called Wicket Pixie. It's actually being actively developed by a few friends in the community, Eddie Ringle, David Bates, myself, and if you have WordPress, it comes with a live stream app inside the website. If you go over to chris.perillo.com/socialme, I believe SOCIAL-me, social me, something like that. It basically is all my latest tweets from Twitter, YouTube posts, any comments that I've made throughout the web, all in one page. It's an easy way of getting a Perillo zeitgeist. But if you don't have access to that kind of software on the web, if you don't have your own live stream on the web, you might be interested in taking a look at this piece of software. It runs on Adobe's Air platform, and so long as you have signed up for it, you can share your live stream with other people. You don't have to require them to go to a website to see what's going on. If they're listed here in this particular service, and right now it is a desktop app, as I said, Adobe Air, which means it runs cross-platform. I was informed of this by Coffee House Schmuck on YouTube. It's been a while since I, had taken a recommendation of his, not for any reason in particular, but I decided to give Nomee a shot. That's the name of it, Nomee. At least I think it's Know Me, like Nomee, like you know me, but it's Nomee. Nomee.com. I've signed up, and so you can search for me or my name. Right now, I'm following just a couple people that are listed there, including Callie Lewis, iJustine, Philly D. It's just all my friends I would want to have here, because you see, iJustine has got a number 73. By her avatar. So if I click that number 73, what's going to happen? I'm going to zoom out again. It's going to show me, there's iJustine, beautiful as ever. It's going to show me all the networks that she's in and what she's updated recently. So she's got her blog, RSS feed, YouTube, MySpace, looks like she's got Mahalo, Flickr, Twitter. Okay, she's got a handful of Twitter accounts. And if I click on Flickr, the one, what'll happen is it'll show me, if I zoom out again, hang on, my control keys, it gets a bit stuck. In the background, it takes me right to iJustine's photo stream on Flickr. So I go right to it. Just by seeing these icons here, I jump immediately to her. Or I can click the News Stream button, and it gives me a live stream of all of her social networks listed right in order. Now, it's not perfect, okay? It's a little clunky. They're just, in beta right now. I think the promise of it is great. They really need to work on the UI. I mean, it's clean enough, but it works, but it could work a lot better. I mean, the information could certainly be displayed in a lot cleaner capacity, because iJustine updates a lot, and to try to scroll through everything is like, oh my goodness, she's more active than I am. I mean, if you ever, you know who iJustine is, right? I mean, oh, I'm sorry, I was reaching for a mouse that wasn't there. It was actually underneath my keyboard. Let me go ahead and zoom out again. I'm using the control key and zooming up and down. That's a feature in Mac OS X. That's not a feature of Nomee. Another thing to keep in mind is that with Nomee, you've got mini windows that can be open and moved around. You can go and you can search for people. If they add you, you can decide whether you want to add them back or not, if you want to accept or decline their friend request. You can share a card by way of email. I'm there, iJustine's there, Callie's there. I mean, a lot of your favorites are probably there. You could be there. It's just nice to have one application to rule them all. See, it's got all the social networks that you can even imagine. In fact, I really like that part of it. Before I close this out, if I go into settings and then go in, you can connect it to Facebook, of course, and then I believe underneath alerts, you can choose which alerts you turn on and off. If you go into your profile, you can decide to add more. And this is where it gets kind of cool. You can add your contact info. You can add more websites or social networks, and you can browse through. Let me zoom in here and show you. I can go through back and forth. Look, it supports so many of these social networks, and you can of course add your own if it has an RSS feed. Or they make it even easier. I can search for accounts. So if I use the same username over and over again, it'll search through and automatically pick it up. So if you use the same username on all these networks, it may be able to pick it up for you. So they did a pretty good job with that, I think, in terms of getting you going with their service here. But they definitely have a bit of ways to go in terms of user experience. It's still a little clunky. They got to work on their design, but it does work. I mean, it is simple. I mean, I can't think of an easier way to stay up to date with iJustine other than like texting her, and I do that every once in a while. I can text iJustine because I have her mobile. I have her mobile. She blocked me yesterday, but that's not the point. My email address is chris@perillo.com. You can follow me just about everywhere. If I'm not on a network, I'd be surprised. You're more than welcome to join us in our network, geeks.perillo.com. Get your own profile, upload videos, embed your YouTube videos there. You can incorporate your tweets, from Twitter. Got forums. You can set your own blogs, photos, videos, MP3s, you name it. Anything geeky, probably there. We've also got the chat room right here. That's a part of this live video feed that goes out over the web. Typically talking tech, even if I'm not in this seat. People are part of the video. You can be part of the video right now at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.